Hey everyone, this is Jeff with Zucker Marketing. Thank you so much for making time to talk with Eric, and as promised, here's your website analysis. So I'll be going over some few things that can actually help you rank higher, bring you more traffic, and of course, get you more customers. So let's go ahead and start off with your website. You actually have a pretty good website. You have your logo here, call to action, pretty good amount of content, nice photos, perfect layout. So it seems like you do have pretty much everything. But let's go ahead and talk more about the things that we could do for us to get you on top of the search list. And one thing I can actually tell you right off the bat is that Google loves content. Google would actually like to see a minimum of 1,500 words on your homepage. And in addition to this, the more content you have, the more you look like an expert in Google's eyes. So of course, if you want to beat out the competition, you'd like to have 1,500 words or more. So let's go ahead and do a quick count just to see for us to see how many words you have on your website. So currently we only have 898 words, which is not a bad number, but we're still quite behind our goal of 1,500 words for us to be considered by Google as a trustworthy website, and of course for us to make your website stronger. Another thing I would like to talk about are keywords. Google is actually looking for keywords, so it's looking for what the site should be found for. If you have, the exact words listed on your site multiple times, you're going to be really relevant for the search. And of course, Google is going to be willing to put you higher in the results. So what I actually did was I searched for exterior remodeling in Charleston, South Carolina. We'll be talking more about the results that we have here. So let's start off with the sponsored ones. So these are actually the paid ones wherein people are paying ads for their website to appear here. So we're not going to be talking much about the sponsored ones, but rather we'll move on to the next part, which is this one. So we call this the map pack. So what is map pack? It's actually something wherein you really would like to be on, since these are the ones that generates a lot of traffic, a lot of attention, and based on what I can see here, you are on the map pack already. So we just need to be consistent in terms of, getting you into as many directories as possible for you to be consistent in appearing on the map pack. Next part would be the organic searches. So these are actually, the website wherein these are the website that ranks higher without people paying for any ads, just because they're doing some certain things, which is actually what we're going to talk about as well. I also see that you're on top of the search list, which is perfect. I pulled up one of your competitors' website. Let's go ahead and see what they're doing differently. So based on what I can see on their website, they also have a pretty good looking website, good amount of content, nice photos and layouts. So let's go ahead and talk more about the results or the numbers. So we use this tool. It's called Ahrefs. It's actually a paid tool for us to be able to have some information on the back end of your website. So let's start off with DR. DR is actually the level of trust that Google has in your website, and then UR would be the strength of your website. Backlinks, on the other hand, these are other websites that refers back to your website, so they're like shoutouts to different directories like Yellow Pages, Yelp, Angie.com, so on and so forth. Let's go ahead and compare the numbers from your competitor. So looking at DR and UR, it does show that you have a much stronger website, and Google trusts your website more since you have more numbers under DR and UR. You also have more backlinks, which is perfect. You also have more keywords. So our main goal now is just to, make sure you're consistently ranking number one on the home field or the search field. One way for us to be able to do that is to, of course, add more keyword. Let me share another thing in regards to keyword. Let's use this photo as an example. So if we save this photo, and instead of renaming it to a generic file name, you can actually rename it to a hidden keyword. Like, for example, best remodeling in your area, remodeling and all those kind of keywords. You can also do the same thing on the other images that we have here for you to have more hidden keywords, and not only that, for those words to not to be repetitive on your website as well. So I just want to wrap things up for us to make sure that you get consistent in ranking number one on the search field. Is first, we need to add more contents on your website, which means more words on your homepage. And then second would be adding more keywords for customers to, find you easier and quicker, of course. So that's actually pretty much it for me. So if you have any further questions, don't hesitate to call or email Eric. He can tell you the next steps and the other things that we can do. Thank you so much for your time. You guys have a wonderful day. Bye.